Boy visited his grandfather's grave, but when he saw the hole beside it, everything changed. Kevin's grandfather, Arthur, had just been buried. The family was heartbroken, and the town came together to say goodbye. But something didn't sit right with Kevin. As the tombstone was being placed, he noticed a small hole beside the grave, like it had been dug recently and then filled back in. The next day, Kevin came back alone without telling his parents. What he saw made him freeze. The grave was open. The dirt had been pushed aside and the coffin was gone. There were no workers around, no signs of vandalism, just an open hole and no body. Shaking, Kevin followed footprints leading behind the trees at the edge of the cemetery. They stopped at a small wooden shed hidden by bushes. Kevin pushed the door open slowly. What he saw shocked him. Kevin stared at his grandfather in shock. Arthur was alive, sitting in the small shed like nothing had happened. Kevin slowly stepped forward, unsure what to say. Arthur smiled. "I was waiting for you," he said. He told Kevin everything. He had faked his death on purpose. The coffin buried at the funeral was empty. Arthur had escaped through a secret tunnel. He had planned it all months ago. He wanted to see how his children would act once they thought he was gone. Arthur had spent his life building a business, saving money, and taking care of the family. But deep inside, he wasn't sure if his children truly loved him or just loved his money. So he created a test. From the shed, Arthur watched everything, and what he saw broke his heart. Just one day after the funeral, his children met with a lawyer. They didn't cry. They didn't visit the grave again. Instead, they argued over who would get the tavern, the house, the land, and the savings. They even fought over small things like furniture and jewelry. They didn't miss him. They missed what he owned. Only Kevin returned to the grave. He brought flowers. He sat down and spoke to the tombstone. He cleaned the area around it. He cried. Arthur saw it all, and that's when he knew Kevin was the only one who truly cared. The next day, Arthur called the whole family to the tavern. Everyone came, confused and nervous. When they walked in and saw Arthur standing there alive, their faces went pale. "I saw everything," Arthur said. "I watched how you all acted after my death." No one spoke. He turned to Kevin and placed a hand on his shoulder. "This boy came back. He remembered me. He loved me. Not my money." Then Arthur gave them the final news. "I've changed my will. None of you will get anything. I've donated everything I owned, my money, my land, my business, to charity. It will go to homeless shelters, orphan homes, and people who truly need help." Gasps filled the room. Some family members begged him to change his mind. Others got angry. But Arthur stood firm. "I needed to know who deserved it," he said. "Now I do." Arthur walked out with Kevin beside him. The rest of the family stood frozen, left with nothing but silence.